A Terminator reboot is in the early stages, and James Cameron is involved. The Terminator 2 Judgment Day director James Cameron reveals that he is toying with the idea of rebooting the science fiction action film franchise. What's going on out there, everyone? This is W.F.S, your doctor, and here we go again with another idea for a Terminator franchise. This movie franchise has been rebooted at least twice in Terminator Genesis and now Dark Fate, which the fate was sealed for Terminator right there. It pretty much put a nail in the coffin, right? But James Cameron seems to think that he can come back and bring this franchise to life. Let's take a look at what he has to say. James Cameron has shared that the Terminator franchise is getting rebooted. During an appearance on the Smartless podcast via the playlist, the director revealed that he is in active discussions to reboot the beloved sci-fi franchise. If I were to do another Terminator film and maybe try to launch the franchise again, which is in discussion, but nothing has been decided, I would make it much more about the AI than about the bad robots gone crazy, he said. Cameron directed and co-wrote the Terminator 1984 and the Terminator 2 Judgment Day 1991. And let's be fair about this. These are the only two really recognizable Terminator movies that everyone adores. The ones after that were just watered down versions of what came before it. And honestly, it's like trying to reach for gold when dig for gold when the land's already been dug up. There's nothing left there. I don't know how much more they can scrape from this. Alright, so rather than go into this section of the article here, because we all know the general story of the Terminator, 1984, the Terminator comes back in time to kill off Sarah Connor before John Connor can be born. Kyle Reese is sent back and gets Sarah pregnant and dies protecting her from the Terminator, creating John Connor. Then we have Terminator 2, which was the best one, no doubt. Definitely the effects from that movie were just epic, and to this day they're still amazing. The Terminator comes back in time again, Schwarzenegger, except this time he's protecting the boy, John Connor, from the T-1000. Then, of course, we get into very bad territory with Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, where we have Schwarzenegger, the T-800, coming back to battle the female Terminator. And then, of course, Genesis and Dark Fate, which both films were definitely not liked too well at all. Now, this is the part that's going to be very interesting about the article here. Although Cameron departed the Terminator franchise after Judgment Day, he returned as a producer on Dark Fate, which picked up 25 years after Judgment Day and ignores the events of the previous three sequels. Although the film was highly anticipated ahead of its release, Dark Fate unfortunately underperformed at the box office. Cameron has recently opened up about being a producer on the film, revealing that he has regrets bringing back both Schwarzenegger and Hamilton for Dark Fate. I think what happened is, I think the movie could have survived having Linda in it. I think it could have survived having Arnold in it. Cameron explained. But when you put Linda and Arnold in it, and then, she's 60-something and he's 70, all of a sudden, it wasn't your Terminator movie. It wasn't even your dad's Terminator movie. It was your grandfather's Terminator movie. No. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stop you right there, James. I'm sorry. Look, the problem with this Terminator movie wasn't necessarily their age, all right? It's what happened at the beginning of the movie. You killed off John Connor. You killed him off. The very reason this whole franchise existed, you killed him off. And the way you did it was kind of stupid. Supposedly, Skynet is defeated, yet we have another artificial intelligence out there who's going to wipe out John Connor, sends a T-800 back to kill him? Why? If Skynet no longer fears John Connor, because Skynet no longer exists, then what's the point of killing off John? What's the point of that? And he didn't even have any lines in the movie. Bam! Have a nice day. That's it right there. Now we got an old Sarah Connor and an older Terminator trying to work together to save a younger savior of the world and her new Terminator synthetic friend. I mean, this is just, it was garbage. It was just telling everybody Terminator 2 didn't happen. Forget about it. It was just garbage, James. I think you completely missed the point of why this movie failed. It wasn't showing any respect to the franchise at all. And a lot of people agree that this really shouldn't be considered a franchise, when really Terminator 1 and 2 were the perfect gems, and all the others, no one liked them, and they just keep producing more. This one was bad. It really was. I don't know about all of you out there, but I just know that this one, it had a great idea, but the execution was just terrible. Okay, so while fans wait to learn more about Cameron's proposed film reboot, they can still look forward to a Netflix upcoming Terminator animated series, which the stream service announced back in February of 21. The project is being developed by Netflix in partnership with Skydance Media and Production IG, with Matt Tomlin attached as writing, showrunner, executive producer. Anyone who knows my writing knows I'm taking a big swing and going for the heart, said Tomlin. When the project was first announced, I'm honored that Netflix and Skydance have given me the opportunity to approach Terminator in a way that breaks conventions, subverts expectations, and has real guts. Tomlin revealed that he had finished writing the first season of the upcoming show in July of 21. No further updates on the series have been given as of December of 22. Okay, so never minding the Terminator animated series, what do all of you think about another movie rebooting the franchise for the third time? Do you think it's worth a shot? Do you think the Terminator has been terminated? Or maybe if they do a reboot, maybe they need to find someone else to play the Terminator? Give you a Schwarzenegger style look? I mean, because let's face it, Schwarzenegger, he was the Terminator. And bringing him back as an aged old man in every last Terminator movie, it just hasn't worked. It's time for Schwarzenegger to step back. If they are going to do another one, we need a younger, more realistic version of a Terminator. But that's my thought, that's my opinion, and I really want to hear yours. So please comment below if you liked the video, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon, my friends. I'm W.F.S, your doctor, and until the next time, God bless.